Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca. In this episode, we are going to be discussing on the pre-match press conference of our boss Xavi Hernandez ahead of that Bayern Munich clash. Later tonight. Of course, Xavi spoke about Dembele, spoke about Alba, spoke about Lewandowski, Benfica, and many other things ahead of that important clash against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. We are going to be discussing on everything Xavi had to say, in his pre-match press conference. Then to conclude, we are going to be talking about Gerard Pique. Of course, Gerard Pique also had something to say about the game. Of course, he was focusing more on Lewandowski, saying that the team as a whole needs to keep Lewandowski far away from goal. We are going to be discussing on all his pre-match thoughts as well. So guys, as we get ready to discuss those stories in much detail, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Give this video a like and make sure to watch this video right up to the very end. As part of the routine press conference ahead of the Bayern clash, Xavi seemed pretty optimistic about the proceedings that will take place, later against Bayern. Anything but a win will shift the momentum towards Benfica, who will have to take points from the game against Dynamo Kiev. Now, talking about the game, Xavi said, "We faced the game with great enthusiasm. Bayern are one of the worst possible rivals. They are one of the best teams in the world, and we play in their stadium. The difficulty is extreme, but we depend on ourselves." Then talking about never winning at the Allianz Arena, Xavi said, "History is there to break it." Then talking about their history against Bayern, he said, "We are prepared to compete. I hope that, the last defeat against Bayern do not affect us psychologically. I tell the players that now all the pressure is on me. We are going to try it." Then talking about Bayern's mighty team, he said, "In recent years, Bayern have been better than Barca, but football always gives you revenge." Talking about Ousmane Dembele, Xavi said, "Dembele is motivated. I see him happy, and tomorrow he has to be a very important player for us, but not only him, it has to be a great performance from the whole team." Talking about Jordi Alba's injury, he said, "Alba had discomfort on Saturday, but we will see how he trains and how he is tomorrow. He wants to play." Talking about the team's chances, he said, "We are working to win tomorrow to be in the round of 16. La Liga will tell us where we are at the end of the season, but we are Barca and we cannot give up in any competition. Tomorrow, we have an opportunity to make history by achieving our first victory in Munich." Talking about Robert Lewandowski, he said, "Lewandowski has been making a difference for many years, not only for his goals, but for many other things. If he is not the best, he is one of the best in the world." Then talking about Benfica's game, he said, "In case of not winning, we also depend on the result of Benfica." Then lastly, talking on there being no fans in the stadium, he said, "It is a shame that there is no public because in the end, we play for the fans." Gerard Pique spoke to the press ahead of Barcelona's Champions League fixture against Bayern Munich. Barcelona head to Germany for a must-win encounter. Of course, Pique spoke about the expectations heading into the game, Barcelona's situation in the competition, and more. Here are the quotes from his press conference. Pique was first asked to, comment on the team's unfortunate situation in the Champions League. He replied optimistically, saying that it was all part of the process of development the club were in. He said, "We are not in the situation we should like to be in, but we see different things in the team, which we did not have before, and we are doing things better every time. This is a process." He then spoke about the optimism heading into the game. Pique said they would give their all to push for a win away from home. He said, "It is possible to win. I would not speak of a miracle. It is very difficult to win here. They have not lost at home for years. We risk our life in this game. Reason enough, to go out with the knife between the teeth." Needless to say, the biggest threat, for Barcelona is Robert Lewandowski. The Polish international, fresh from the disappointment of missing out from the Ballon d'Or, scored twice against Dortmund in the weekend. Pique acknowledged that he would be the key man to stop. He said, We have to keep Lewandowski away from our penalty area, and for that we must play as far from our goal as possible. The less he participates in the game, the better. When asked why Bayern were achieving success in the UCL and Barcelona were not, Pique simply replied saying, "The management." He was then asked about the reaction from fans and the over backlash that the team occasionally faced. He replied, "In such circumstances, we will know the real fans." Speaking about the difficult time the club was facing, the Barcelona captain said they needed the players and fans more than ever now. He said, "We can make a lot of excuses about that. We have to support the team. Every real Barcelona player now has to support the team. Now we have to qualify for the next round, and the league is still long." So those are some of the pre-match thoughts from Captain Gerard Pique, ahead of the Bayern clash. So guys, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.